Hey everybody, soybean farmer here. It's been a it's been a rough 5 days. Health issues have decided they didn't want me to enjoy much life. But I'm up. I'm back at it. Rain, 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 wet, wet, wet. Still got a bunch of broken stuff here. But back, like I said, I'm up. I'm back at it. So I'm down here at the shop. Thought I'd show you what I'm messing with down here. Hope everybody else is doing well. Let's take a look at what I got going on here. Alright, down here on the Ford 4000, we got that little pipe that's leaking. I did get a pair of pliers on it and find out that it will move up and down, but it will not move up and down enough to let me get the O-rings on or off. It catches on something and stops. I did put a pair of vice grips on it gently and tap it with a hammer, and that was it. It was solid. So I'm back to, we're removing that plate when we get back to this project. Back to this big giant pulley that goes on the combine. I got that'd be the inside, that'd be the side that's up against the feeder house, and that's the right bearing, but I got that one driven in place, and it's tight and I like it. Big improvement over what was in there. And the next step on this side now is to fight the snap ring. Clean the groove out real good, got all the gunky mess out of it, and those snap rings were a lot of fun to get out. I wonder if they're going to be as much fun to put back in. Never messed with snap rings like this that are on the inside of something. I've messed with a few that were on the outside of something, but it's the first time with something like this. And another exciting thing, I got the right part for a project that needs to happen. Here, I'll get that and show it to you. That is the brake shoes that go on the parking brake for the Ford F600. You've probably never seen anything like this, but they put a drum brake on the back of the transmission where the drive shaft connects to it, and you've got a lever up in the cab that you pull that expands the shoes and locks them up on the drum and gives you a parking brake. The shoes that are in it won't slam out. The truck sitting on a hill, you're going to leave it in gear and turn it off if you want it to stay where you want it to stay. And it's getting marginal down at the mill. It's almost a flat spot down there where I'm unloading that, and what's on there is holding it, but I've still got that picture in my mind of one day it rolling out of there and me chasing it and going, oh no. So I finally found, I know these are the right parts. I talked to the representative of the company on the phone, and he assures me that this is what I need, and I've looked at them. And that is what goes in there, because I've been in there about 3 times, and that's right, that's what I'm searching for. So that'll be a fun project to be able to finally get that off my mind. Well, let's find out what putting this snap ring in here is going to be about. Probably very comical. I got not a clue what's going to be the best way to try to get this snap ring back in there. Let's see, maybe putting in a little like that and catching it over here and trying to pry it over like that and then make it slide down the screwdriver. Really? Well, there was no drama in that. Is it really in there? Okay, that was completely and totally unanticipated that the snap ring would go right back in there like that. Hell, heck, Shocked and dismayed. Nothing never goes together that easy. But it's in there. All right, we're going to see if we can drive that other bearing in. Now, that first one, I didn't video it. That was interesting, but we got it in there. This is the way bearings ought to come. They ought to come in a box, sealed up. They ought to be wrapped up in the wax paper to protect them. So when you unwrap them like that, they look nice and new. Now, what we're going to try to do is go over here and drive this bearing in. I did put a very light coat of lithium grease in there to help it slide in. So let's see what happens. First, you try to get it straight. You start off straight, it goes better. Rubber mallet and tap lightly to get it started. And it's that side's high, so hit it over here a little bit. There it went. Now, I was using a rubber mallet and I was hitting it on the outside race so that I was not damaging. You know, tendency would be to hit it on that center race. That's how you mess up your bearings. Okay, that one's in. Now that I've had experience putting in the inside snap ring, let's see if I can actually do that again. That was pretty interesting. I did clean up the tips on these so that the next person that comes along in 20 years and has to take these out, he's got a place to stick that tool in there to pry it out. All right, let's see what happens here. Put it down in there like that. Take that screwdriver like that. Impressive. They were very easy to put in. Now that I've done 2 of them, that was pretty cool. Getting them out, different story, but putting them back in is pretty simple. All right, that's ready to go back up to the combine. I'll probably go ahead and put that gear back on this before I put it back on the combine. All right, something accomplished, something done. Short video. Everybody, thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.